f of x maps to x cubed minus 3x squared minus 14x plus 12 is defined for all x values elements of the real number set. Part 1, by drawing a graph, solve the equation f of x is equal to 0. So here's our cubic graph. And to solve it, we want to see the points at which it crosses the x-axis. So the roots of our equation are going to be minus 3, 0.8, and 5.2 approximately. Now we're going to use algebra to find the exact solutions. Okay, so we're going to take our equation x cubed minus 3x squared minus 14x plus 12 and put it underneath our bus stop. And we're going to try and find a factor of this equation. So we're going to take our factors of our constant at the end, which is 12. So the factors of 12 would be 1, minus 1, 2, minus 2, 3, minus 3, 4, minus 4, 6, minus 6, 12, minus 12. So we need to choose one of these factors that when we substitute it into our equation that we end up getting 0. So we start off with 1, we would substitute 1 into our equation and we will not get 0. Then we'll try minus 1 and we will not get 0. Then we'll try 2, minus 2, 3, and eventually when we substitute minus 3 into our equation we'll end up getting 0. So if minus 3 is a solution of our equation, then x plus 3 is a factor. So x plus 3 goes in front of our bus stop. So we're going to divide x plus 3 into our equation. So we take the highest power of x inside the bus stop, which is x cubed, divided by the highest power of x outside the bus stop, which is x. X cubed divided by x is x squared, so that goes on top of the bus stop. X squared times x plus 3 gives us x cubed plus 3x squared, which we put under the bus stop. We change the signs. The new signs are written in red. These cancel. Minus 3x squared is minus 6x squared. We bring down the minus 14x. We repeat the process. Minus 6x squared divided by x is going to give us minus 6x, which goes on top of the bus stop. Minus 6x times x plus 3 is going to give us minus 6x squared minus 18x, which we put under the bus stop. We change the signs. These cancel. Minus 14x plus 18x gives us 4x. We bring down the plus 12. We repeat the process. 4x divided by x is 4. 4 goes on top of the bus stop. 4 multiplied by x plus 3 gives us 4x plus 12. 4x plus 12 goes under the bus stop. We change the signs. These cancel. We get a remainder of 0. So our factors of x cubed minus 3x squared minus 14x plus 12 are going to be x plus 3 and x squared minus 6x plus 4. So f of x will equal x plus 3 multiplied by x squared minus 6x plus 4. We're going to solve this using the minus b formula or the quadratic formula. So we label it a, b and c. We substitute into our quadratic formula or our minus b formula. And we end up with 6 plus root 20 over 2, which will give us 3 plus root 5. Or 6 minus root 20 over 2, which will give us 3 minus root 5. And putting these into the calculator, we end up with 5.24 and 0.76. And our other root is obviously going to be minus 3 because we got that up here already. So the roots of our equation are minus 3, 5.24 and 0.76.